Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a lucky man in some ways. I'm a lucky man. I have a set of golf clubs. I was going to say I play golf, but I have a set of golf clubs. And I don't know whether you play golf or that there. There are any lady golfers in. There's a lady golfer one day. Actually, there was two Kerry men watching the Ryder Cup there last year, the year before, whatever it was. And the two Kerry men, they were watching Tiger Woods on the TV. And he got up on the tee and he hit this drive, and lambasted it 450 yards down the fairway, straight down the middle. And one of the Kerry men looked up and he said, "Jeez," he says, "that Tiger Woods is some player." The other boy said, "See, is he for him?" He says, "There's nobody marking him." But this lady golfer, see what happens, I don't know where I'm going. This lady golfer, and she got up on the first tee one day and she drove off, you see, she drove off. Which reminds me of another story, I'll get back to that. But the fellow that pulled up at a petrol pump, a young lad, he was about 14, 15, working at a petrol pumps. You know, he's a petrol pump attendant. Actually, no, he's not a petrol pump attendant. Now everybody has a title. Now he is a fuel injection engineer. He's a fuel injection engineer. He's working at the petrol pumps one day, and this Rolls Royce pulled up. He'd never seen a Rolls Royce in his life, and this Rolls Royce pulled up at the petrol pumps. And your man went down the window. Went down the window. He says, "Fill her up, please." So the young fella opens the tank and he's filling the thing up. Jeez, and he's filling, and he's filling, and he's filling. Eventually he went up to your man and the driver said, "You wouldn't mind turning her off till I catch up with you?" So he filled away anyway. And I clocked her off. We went up to your man. The man and the driver said, "How much is that?" The young fella says, "It's €106. He says, "and 46 cents. So your man pulled out a wad of notes and he gave him €100. Put the hand in the pocket again, he pulled out a pile of change. He says, "Take the €6 and 36 cents out of that." And then among the change, the young fellow was taking it out, among the changes there was golf tees. And the young lad had never seen golf tees before. So he says to your man, he said, "Well, what's them things?" The fellow in the car said, "Those." He said, those are for setting your balls on before you drive off. The young lad looks at me and says, "Lord Jesus, doesn't Rolls Royce think of everything?" How did I get into that? What was I talking about before that? About the golf. The lady. See, I knew that. I was just checking to see if you were listening. But the lady, and she's up on the first tee and she's driving off. And she great sound effect there, lads, isn't it? And she drove off. Wait till I get there. She hit the ball and she sliced it, went off that side, sliced it over the trees. And like any good golfer, she shouted, "4!" Which means when you hear 4 and you're on a golf course, you go, "4!" And that was dead on. But 3 seconds later, she heard the shout from the far side of the trees. She didn't know what happened. She dropped the club off the tee, down through the trees. She came out the far side of the trees, and there's this fella there. And she said, "Are you all right?" So, "Can I do anything for you?" She said, "Will I give it a wee rub?" So she gave it a wee rub anyway. And he says, "Well," "how's that?" He says, "Oh, Jesus, that's great." He says, "But my thumb is still fucking..."